Hey everybody, welcome back to the Peen Pod. I am your host, Bobby. I am joined here by
Nick, how we doing?
Uncle Nicky. Before we get started off, how's your day today, man?
Decent day, decent day. How was your day?
All right, man. I'll get it started off. Week
Great.
7, starting right off. Roto Trade Fudge beats Corn 171.94 to 118. Christian McCaffrey had 35. Jamar Chase with 30 on Thursday Night Football. Pat Mahomes with 26, JSN with 22, Rashi with 20, and Bijan with 18. Yeah, everyone's season's over if this team stays healthy. Uh, Corn was looking like he was putting up a fight, but unfortunately he fell short and he lost another man to injury. RIP Mike Evans. That was very tough to watch. He got a concussion and he broke his collarbone and he's out for the season. Moving on.
Yeah, no, Yanni's scary. Let's go. So Danny's Little Pumpkins today defeated Anti Fudge 127 to 97 here. We had the Dak and Ferguson stack here for 40 for Danny there. AJ Brown with 2 touchdowns, Jacobs with 18. Kevin, ouch. Two injuries this week. You got Nico with the concussion and BTR with the shoulder injury. Not a good look there for Kevin. Uh,
You didn't,
Also,
Nick, you didn't read the joke I wrote.
I did not. I was trying to pronounce that pre-show, and I wasn't gonna give it a
I'll
good go
say it.
here.
Nico Concussions and Brian Thomas Schulger, like Junior.
Shajolger. I was looking at Shajolger there,
All right. Continue. Sorry to interrupt.
but a light in the rough here, Kevin. You nailed the defense today. The Browns with 25 points. Rest of the team combined for just over 70. Danny Little's Pumpkins takes the W today. Moving on.
Moving up.
Moving on.
Uh, Justin Tucker's masseuses, or for the love of God, whatever his name is, takes down 52 Bumbleclot Pussy Wagwan Chicken Nuggets. Devontae Adams said, I'm in London, got my 3 TDs from London. DeAndre Swift with 20, Jalen Hurts with 24, and Cam Scatterboo gets in the end zone again and ends up with 17 points. Despite a good start from T. Higgins on Thursday Night Football, Nate comes up just short of 100 points. Justin improves to 6-1. Nate is 2-5 in ninth. Justin in second. Could be the year of Justin.
From bug to winner there. We'll see. We'll see.
Moving on.
Moving on. Bugzilla squashes Unk 122 to 78. Bo Nix putting on a clinic there in the fourth quarter, getting 40 points over the Giants. Amon Ra with 17 on Monday Night Football. HN got 11.3, and Sean loses Darren Waller with a pectoral injury. Tough look there on that waiver pickup from him. 5 of Nick's starters with single digits, myself, Nick, resulted in a sub 80 L for Unk. Tough look there for myself being Unk, and all the congratulations to Bugzilla with a great W. Forgot to tell you that I like your name, and you're also good at Quiplash. Moving on.
Hey, sorry about the loss, Unc. Keep your head up.
Hey, it's people have their weeks. I'll do my best, and I'm still upset about the Puka trade, but other than that, we're good.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Uh, Bigger fella takes down Bear 159.44 to 107.54. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get Bigger fella in here because we got a lot to talk about. Presenting Dave. Oh, look at that guy, buddy. You're muted. Buddy, you're muted.
You're muted.
All right, there you go. Bigger fella takes down Bear 159 to 107. I want to go ahead and first share my thoughts on the matchup as it was unfolding. I had sent this voice message to Shane uh, after, I think, the 1 o'clock games. When I am pitching nowadays, he fucking gets hit. Okay, this was a complete beatdown. My only line of defense was psychological torture. Lava had 24, Gibbs 35, JT 32, Keenan Allen 23. Unfortunately for Dave, Jane Daniels with a hamstring injury. My RB1 and RB2 were outscored by almost 50 points. We're going to get into the real story, though. How did your Monday unfold, young man?
My Monday was scary. It started off, actually, I think Nate was first. I think I got a text from Nate first saying you couldn't blow the lead, right? And I just answered it like normal. And then I got a text from Sean that was a bad question. And I thought, what's going on? And then they started flooding in.
Yep, yep.
I think there was like 10 or 11 or something that I got.
I wrote down a list of everyone that I texted to harass you. I texted my parents, Kevin's parents, your girlfriend, Kevin's girlfriend, Nate's girlfriend, the entirety of our league, your cousin, your little sister, your college roommate Griff, your high school friend Stone, and Tom, Josh, and Ryan, your other high school friends. They did not respond. Um,
Nope.
I was pretty proud of that.
It was a good bit. I will say, when I got the two texts from Kevin's parents, I thought I was doomed. I thought I was absolutely doomed.
They came late.
And when I got a Nick Monahan DM.
Oh, the Nick, I paid. Oh, that was the other part. I paid Nick Monahan. I originally got him to do it for $5, but then Venmo was down, and I was like, "Bro, I'll slide you another five for that." Then he offered to write my music for me. So
Dude, and you know he'd be good at that.
yeah, that'd be fucking sick.
100%. Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna get into the OTC. Why don't you take it away, Unc, and let's get him in here.
Yeah. We got myself here today. How you doing? And we'll get the OTC as well.
Earthquake.
Hey, oh, what's that? What's that?
Hey guys.
Hey, man. We're bringing you in here. You're the overpriced trophy candidate, Fudge. You scored 171.94 points this week. You had the highest scoring week of any team this year. Yanni is the Dodgers, and we are all the Blue Jays. Tell us about your week, child.
Yeah, so it was really fun. Me and Corn were battling it out for a while. Noah always gives everyone a good run for their money. Um, and it came down to the primetime boys. I've been a primetime boy this whole entire time. I have a couple facts from my season that I'd like to share, and I will do that now. So, first 7-0 season in Penis League history. I'd like everyone to clap who's available. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Passing how old is Millie Bobby Brown's previous
Yeah,
record?
I'm not clapping for that, dude.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
That's
I
a
take my
fucking
clap back.
legend.
I take my
Hey,
clap back.
hey. Second, um, I have not scored less points than how fast Rashi Rice was driving the night of his incident, 119 miles per hour. And I would like to say I've outscored Henry Ruggs miles per hour twice this year at 156. So the team puts up some pretty good numbers. We got a big matchup with Bear. I also do want to announce some potential breaking news. Adam Schefter is reporting that Team Fudge can't stay away from the trades. Put him in trade school at Necco. Take the bus to Pinkerton Academy for CTE because he's got more trades brewing. And you
Oh
would think his
no.
team's complete, but there's something on the horizon.
Oh, fuck, dude. Little Bobby Schefter heard nothing about this.
Yep, Fudge always keeps it under the radar. So keep your eyes out. Fudge might not be done.
The
Okay,
fudge shop may be open.
that was the Fudge Shop. All right, moving on. We're going to get into the Path to Bug Meal here. This week's Path to Bug Meal was Onk, 78.82 points. The lowest scoring week of any
Ooh.
team this year. Um, Tell us about your week, Uncle Nicky.
Yeah, no, gladly here. My bad. I thought you were introducing me before there, which is why I was talking. But yeah, didn't have a good week for myself. Lost to Bugzilla. Upset about that. He did a great job this week, and I sucked ass, and there's nothing really else I can say. So I'll try to get better next week. We'll see.
Very noble, Nicky. Thank you. All right. So the other final notes I have here are I want everyone to pull out their phone for a second. There were very weird scores in week 7, and I don't think I've ever seen this happen. The 5 highest scoring teams played the 5 lowest scoring teams in that order. So Yanni played like if Yanni was the highest scoring team, then it went the 5th highest. And then it went to 2 the 6th and 3 to 7. Do you get what I'm saying? It was fucking interesting. I noticed it when I was writing the report. I've never seen that happen. Might have been a Rain Man moment. Might have been might have been not as cool as that. Might have not been as cool as people seem to as people's faces are
Numbers,
telling
man.
me right
Yeah.
now. Okay, we're gonna get to the next part. There was also I wrote down the OTC difference was the largest of the year. It was almost 100 points.
Mm.
Now, people want to talk about this. I gave my 2026 sixth round pick to Nate. It was probably a very bad decision. And I'm happy to answer questions about it.
I'd like to ask a question.
Yep.
I'll go second.
Yep.
Um, so can I ask why you made the trade at 6 o'clock on Sunday
Yep.
instead of 8 o'clock on Monday?
Yep. Okay. So I did not. I made the trade before Jonathan Taylor beat the shit out of me. So there was a chance I win this game. At the point of making this trade, I had Nate next to me. And I said, hey, man, I've been pestering him for Jared Goff all week because I was a huge underdog. I had like no one to play this week. And I was like, the only way I can win is if a quarterback puts up like 40. And I was like, what game has the highest fucking over under of the week? It was this game. So I'm like, okay, give me Jared Goff. And I'm going to try and salvage this week because I'm fucking dying down here. And I was like, I need a chance. So I traded him the 6th round pick. Part of the reason I did that was I think I'm going to have a keeper, and I think some teams won't have a keeper. And the teams that don't have a keeper, if I keep a player and trade away a pick, when we get to the draft, we're just going to be neutral. So I won't be behind anyone still, if that makes sense. But it was a fucking.
I have a question.
Yep.
Before you move on.
About your trade specifically, how does Jameer Gibbs's Grundle taste?
I have.
Yeah.
I answer the question first, and I'll get back to you after there.
I was going to say, it was actually Jonathan Taylor's Grundle. Jonathan Taylor, because when I made the trade, I had a chance. I think it was like a 30% chance I could win. And then Jonathan Taylor just, I think in the first half, he had maybe 10 points, and it just kept happening, and it hurt. Sean, your question? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? Brain fart. Random. Uncle Nicky, your question?
Yes. Yes. I wasn't there, but I was texting Sean. So it's funny you mentioned that name. I was texting Sean about the event, and he was saying that there was basically some sort of counter offer after you were tasting Jonathan Taylor's Grundle there. Could you tell us more about what that was like, and the feasibility of that offer there that you and Nate were talking about?
I don't know what you're talking. Was there a counter offer?
The seventh round thing where it was like, can
Oh,
we just
yeah. He offered a trade back, and then I was like, okay. And then he's like, I'm kidding.
moving on?
So that was it. All right, guys. Anyone else got anything to say? This has been a fucking good episode. What are the people excited about?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got one thing to say. I don't want to give away all my secrets, but I do want to make an announcement. Little Kyler Funko Pop was forgotten to bring to the draft this year. I think we all forgot our Funko Pops. My brother Dimitri likes to use the Funko Pop as his good luck gambling mechanism. So a few weeks ago, my elderly grandmother,
Yeah. Shout out, yeah, yeah.
who was losing her memory, my yaya, saw little Kyler, said, I really like this guy, and then took little Kyler home with her. So little Kyler is now in yaya's custody for the time being. And I do think it's causing me some sort of good luck. So,
Yeah,
so
yeah. Look,
I think Yaya has Lil Kyler almost like one of those voodoo dolls because it's Kevin's starting quarterback, and she's just poking it at nonstop rates, and that is why Auntie Fudge is the worst and Fudge is the best.
I think we should send Kevin to your grandmother's house to liberate little Kyler Murray.
Yep, yep. That's his only success story that he can have. So good luck.
I'd like to present something real quick before we hop off the air. Riveting story about little Kyler Murray.
Yep.
Please take a moment to watch this.
Smudge the fudge.
I'm
Smudge
gonna
the fudge.
kill you.
Wow. That's tough.
I'm gonna kill you. All right, I left them speechless. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get out of here. Guys, thank you so much for watching the Peen Pod. This is the best episode in the world. Does anyone have anything they want to say before we get out of here? What, Peen Pod?
Unk out.
Unky out.
Fudge.
Unky out.
Fudge.
Fudge the
Peen
fudge.
Pod.
Fudge the fudge. Fudge the
Smudge
fudge.
fudge.
Fudge the
Smudge
fudge.
fudge.
I love you. I love the Peen Pod. I love the Peen Pod. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a good day.